Okay, before you skip, give me a minute. There's some disclaimers I need to do because usually when I watch deck profiles, I skip to like the cards. Just wait, give me a minute. Uh, this deck includes some proxies. I noticed I didn't do an intro just yet, so we're gonna do that in a minute. Just wait. Uh, this deck has some proxies, as I have lent some cards to my friend. So you have to watch when there's like a card flipped over or something. You have to know that this is a proxy, and you have to watch what I'm saying to know what card is that. Okay, now we're gonna hit. Now we're gonna actually do the intro. What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing. I love how we just paused the video for absolutely no reason. Anyway, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing a Dino deck profile. Now, if you want to skip, you can skip. It's up to you. This is a deck that I built very recently, and it's very fun, and it's super powerful too. So that's that. Let's just get straight to it. First of all, I'm playing 3 Soul Eating Overraptor, and the first proxy right off the bat. This is SO, as in Soul Eating Overraptor. The reason you're playing 3, this is the best starter in your entire deck. This card plus Baby Ceratosaurus, this card plus Lost World, and Baby Ceratosaurus plus Misc, this is full combo. This card plus Baby Ceratosaurus plus Misc. Sorry. This card plus Token Collector plus Misc is full combo. Like, absolutely broken combo. Anyway, Soul Eating Overraptor, normal summon, search, and then you even get to destroy a monster you control to disperse some from grave. If you destroy a baby with this effect, even better. Like, it's broken, simply. I'm really happy that Konami didn't hit Soul Eating Overraptor. Instead, they hit Misc. Because, okay, Misc is broken, it's a problem. But I've expected them to hit Overraptor, not Misc, because this can just search the Misc. It's good that they didn't hit the Overraptor. Now, 2 more proxies. Animador and Archosaur, AA. This card, in case you don't know its effect, when this card is normal or special summoned, you can destroy 1 monster from your hand or field, and then add a copy of Double Evolution Pill from your deck to your hand. That's very good, simply because if you can destroy babies by this effect. That sounds really wrong. You can destroy Baby Ceratosaurus or Petit Ranodon. That will give you a lot of advantage, and you get to search Double Evolution Pill, which will just special summon your ECT. That's very powerful. Moving on. 1 Miscellaneousaurus, 1 Giant Rex. Misc is limited. Of course, I would want to play 3, but it's limited. And Giant Rex is usually a card you want to special summon from the deck. You don't want to see this in your opening hand. So it's practically a Garnet. It's part of the main combo. That's why you're playing it. And it's very powerful. When this card is banished, you just get to special summon it. So that's really good. Now for the babies. 3 Baby Ceratosaurus and 1 Petit Ranodon. This is very standard. When these cards are destroyed by card effect, you get to special summon from the deck. Here's the best part. They are not once per turn. So Baby Ceratosaurus, in your best combo, you can destroy it 3 times and special summon 3 level 4 or lower dinos. And Petit Ranodon, usually you destroy it only once, and it's not really that good because you're only playing 4 level 7 or higher. So yeah, that's it for the babies. Now for the big boys. 2 UCT, a Dogoran, and the Pancratops. Ignore this. Okay. that's one hell of a spoiler. Okay, 2 UCT, this card is very broken. Book of Eclipse your opponent, and not on a soft once per turn. So if you have 2 of them, you can Book of Eclipse twice. And you can summon this by simply just banishing 2 dinos from grave. Very powerful. And you have a Dogoran. Dogoran is because it's a searchable kaiju. And the best part about Dogoran, not the best part, the only reason you're running Dogoran is because sometimes, in some cases, you run out of level 7 or higher dinos to summon. So you're gonna summon Dogoran just because you can summon it. Why not? And Pancratops is a super powerful card. Usually it's Pancratops is what you summon with Petit Ranodon. And it gives you an additional pop. It's if you draw it, you can special summon it in most cases. And this is very standard. Like, if you're building dinos, you probably already know why you're playing these. Now, for the monsters that are not dinos, that are also part of the deck. Lincea Scythe, Dasher Celestial, Gamma Package. Now, before you exit the video saying, oh, he's just Turbo Scythe Lock. No, this is not Turbo Scythe Lock. It is, but you're still doing other stuff. Don't worry. The reason you're running the Lancea is because not all decks can be hit by Scythe, and Scythe is because it hits most decks. Some other YouTubers are commenting that, hey, but not commenting. They just say that Lancea hits more decks than Scythe. In your locals, generally, you're not gonna be encountering Eldritch and Fluanderies every single game. So Lancea is not the best in this scenario. If you hit Phantom Knights with Scythe, then you probably stop their combo. If you hit Phantom Knights with, if you hit, what was it? Sky Strikers, for example, with Scythe, you've stopped them for a turn. Most decks this format can be hit by Scythe. So that's the reason why I'm running both of them. If you go up against a deck that you know can be hit by Lancea them. If you can hit them by Scythe. My English is broken today. Anyway, DPE package, Dasher and Celestial. Of course, there's 2 Fusion Destiny in the spells, but that's later on. Here's the thing. Instead of the Dasher, you can actually play Plasma, because this deck can essentially bring out Plasma if they draw it. But in my opinion, you can just... Dasher is just better because it has a graveyard effect other than just drawing it. So that's why you play Dasher. And Gamma package is Gamma package. But now here's the special thing about Gamma package. You are not always guaranteed to have no monsters on the field. So in some cases, you're either gonna side the Gamma out, or you're gonna just not want to play the Gamma. I was considering not playing Gamma, but then I realized if you're gonna play this competitively, which some people will, if you get hit by Scythe Lock, how are you gonna stop them? If you get hit by DPE on like something and you don't have monsters on the field, now you have a chance to activate Gamma. If they try to Ash or negate your Fossil Dig, if you have no monsters on the field, Gamma. So Gamma is good, but there is better. So instead of the Gamma, if you don't want to play Gamma, you can remove those and play instead 2 Veiler and 2 Nibiru. Oh my god, I just destroyed them. No. Okay, they're fine. So you're playing 2 Veiler and 2 Nibiru in case you don't want to play the Gamma. Reason why? Okay, now you're just saying, why don't you just run 3 Nibiru? Or like 2 Ash, 2 Imperm, the more versatile. Okay, Nibiru is a very, very powerful hand trap. It's a high impact hand trap. Veiler is a lower impact hand trap, but the reason you're running Veiler is because you can essentially run Halki Fibrax in here. And you can play Halki, Selene, and play Access Code. I have these right here, but they're later on. So essentially you can play an Access Code OTK in here. So if you don't play the Gamma package, you can play the Nibirus and the Veiler. In my personal opinion, you should have at least two cards that are high impact hand traps in your deck. So that's why I'm running 2 Nibiru. Okay. Moving on. Oh wait, sorry. I'm not running 2 Nibiru. I'm running Gamma. So, oh my god, that's why I should really start to write scripts for these videos. Okay, moving on. We have 2 token collectors. Now, you've probably seen combos that include token collector, that you can like attempt to destroy your own token, your Jurek token, and like just go off into a bunch of plays. This is a 40 card deck, not 40 something. Like I've seen 43, I've seen 45. This is exactly 40 cards. And I don't play Prosperity. I don't play Extravagance, because you might banish something from your extra deck that you need. In this deck, in this specific build, extra deck is very important. And with my luck, I always end up banishing DPE. I don't want to banish the DPE, so I just don't play the Extravagance. And since I don't know Prosperities, I guess I have to just play without them. If you own Small World, you can play Small World. But Small World also requires you to have another card in hand. So it's not the best. Token collectors. Adventure token? No. Sword Soul adventure token? No. Sword Soul alone? Also no. So no one expects this to be in your main. So if you happen to go up against Sword Soul, which will probably happen, just hit them with Token Collector if you happen to draw it. And Token Collector can be a part of your combo, so why not play it? And that's the reason I'm playing 2 Token Collectors, is because I was originally running 42 cards with Extravagance. I removed all 3 Extravagance and I had a slot extra, so I just played an extra Token Collector. Moving on. I have, moving on to the spells actually. 3 Lost World and 3 Fossil Digs. Uh, Lost World, this is very, very standard. Lost World is part of your main combo, and Fossil Digs are also part of your main combo. Just 1 second, I need to get something sorted out with vacuum cleaning in my house. Just 1 second. Okay, so moving on. Sorry for that, guys, but you know. Anyway, 3 Lost World, 3 Fossil Dig. Fossil Dig is a starter for your deck. Essentially, it can search your starters. It's not the starter. Very, very powerful. And Lost World is part of your main combo. Destroy monsters from your deck. That's broken. And gives your opponent a token that they can only target the token. So let's say you normal summon Oviraptor and you have Lost World on the field. Chainlink 1 Oviraptor, Chainlink 2 Lost World. Lost World gives them the token. And if they did not respond to the Lost World by Veiler, if they did not Veiler the Soul Eating Oviraptor, they're unable to Veiler an Imperm until they get rid of the token. So that's very broken. Moving on. Double Evolution Pill, of course you're running 2, this is standard, but I don't have one. I'm not lending this to my friend, I just don't have it, so I'm gonna get one sooner or later. Anyway, Double Evo Pill, banish 1 Dino and 1 non-Dino from your graveyard or hand, graveyard or field, right? 1 sec. From your hand or graveyard, yeah, because I'm not sure if it's graveyard or field. Hand or graveyard and just simply summon UCT or summon Bankratops or summon Dogoran. Very, very broken effect. And finally, for the spells that are not Dino related. 3 Dark Roll or no more. You're not always guaranteed to win the die roll, and this is your get out of jail free card. Fusion Destiny, because you want to bring out a DPE. And finally, the 1-offs, Cold Buy and 1 Terraforming. Cold Buy to protect yourself from Ash, Veiler, and potentially Lancea, because you banish. Terraforming, because to search Lost World, simple enough. Dark Roll, you're not guaranteed to win the die roll, and Fusion Destiny is Fusion Destiny. That's it for the main deck. As you can see, my ratios are a bit weird. Like, I'm not playing certain cards, I'm playing other cards. You can play around with this stuff. And if you do not, before I move on to the extra deck, if you do not want to play if you do not want to play the Fusion Destiny package, there's something else you need to play, and I'll show you this later. For the extra deck, 1 sec. Okay, for the extra deck, you're running Linkuribu to start your combo to send the Animadorn to grave, Animadorn Archosaur to grave, Verte, Dagda, Pentastag, Genator Transverser, Lambda, Unicorn, Appaloosa, Access Code, Lagia, Double Dolka, Abyss Dweller, Omega, and the DPE. So, let me explain this giant extra deck. So, Linkuribu for Animadorn and Archosaur. Verte, because it's part of your main combo in case you don't throw the Fusion Destiny. You're able to Scythe lock your opponent and bring out a DPE. That's very, very powerful. Dagda, set your Scythe or Lancea directly from the deck. Pretty broken if you think about it. That's one reason. One of these cards has to go. One of these cards has to be banned, okay? It's either the Verte has to be banned or the Dagda has to be banned. And since Branded is coming out, it's like around the corner, I'm pretty sure they're not banning the Verte. They're gonna ban the Dagda. So, goodbye Dagda, I guess. Pentastag, it's just good because if you have a UCT, you can just flip your opponent's monsters face down, just attack them for a bit more damage, or if you can just make other monsters you control deal piercing. And if you're lucky, you can make your access code deal piercing, so that's beautiful. Genator Transverser, just a small tech, just in case the opponent makes a mistake and summons it in the wrong zone, summons a powerful monster in the wrong zone, just switch them. Lambda, because just in case you're running Gamma package and you have monsters on the field, you have extra monsters, so you can just link for Lambda and you now have an extra monster in the game. Unicorn, link 3. Appaloosa. Now, Appaloosa, you can play this, but you don't have to play it. Usually you play this only in the scrap engine, if you're playing the scrap engine. But I play this regardless, because in some cases, you will still go to the Appaloosa anyway. Access code is not a must. In every single deck, access code is not a must, it's a staple. You can play this, if you have it. If you don't, it's no big deal. Yeah, access code is broken, but it's no big deal. You can play Lagia, you can play 1 Lagia because it's the Omni Negate, and 2 Dolka, because Dolka is 2 monster negates. And you can essentially go into 2 Dolkas if you're really lucky. You can bring out 4 level 4s, just go into 2 Dolkas to set up 4 monster negates. Abyss Dweller, because this format, Abyss Dweller is still relevant. You can, here's the thing, these are your rank 4 plays. You can go into one of these every single turn if you open full combo. And what these do is you can either get an Omni negate or 2 monster negates or lock the opponent out of the graveyard. So that's really good. And finally, Omega, because you're running Gamma package, and it's your only way to get back your Misc. So that's good. And finally, the proxy for DPE. That's beautiful. That's it for our deck today. But I'm not done yet. Just remove this. Okay. Some people don't like to play the DPE package if they don't afford it or they simply don't have it. You don't want to play DPE package. I'll show you what to play. I'm just placing the cards because they're beside me. For the main deck, you will remove the Fusion Destiny package and play 2 Scrap Raptors, Chimera, and Golem. This is pretty normal. As you can see, they're unsleeved. For the extra deck, by the way, most of the sleeves are different colors. That's because these cards are in different decks right now. They're not in Dinos, but I just put them together for the Dinos right now. This is what you play in case you're not playing the Fusion Destiny package. And instead of Scythe and Linsea, you play 2 Linsea. You remove the Scythe and play only 1 Linsea. You play 2 Linsea, sorry. And for the extra deck, you cut. Here's what you cut. You cut Adolka. You cut Lambda. You cut Geonator Transverser. You cut Dagda and Verte. You cut these guys and play Wyvern. You cut these. Oh, sorry. You keep the Transverser. Sorry. You play Wyvern, Selene, Hulk. Access code stays, so it's part of this. Borload Savage. I do not have a Savage, so we're just gonna pretend this is Savage for now. This is what you do if you're playing the Scrap package, and if you happen to have Prosperities, that'll be very good. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I finally got to actually record videos again, even though I've been on spring break for a while now, but still. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.